711, Cleveland, Ohio, UDX 483, South Carolina, standing by.
Hey, South Carolina, man, you're coming through the back of my beam. Let me turn the antenna to you, buddy.
I got you 5 and 7 on the backside.
Yeah, I'm coming around with the antenna. Unless it was backscatter, can you hear me? 711?
I got you for sure, man. I got you 7, and it tried to swing up towards the 9 there.
All right, man. Good evening. Wow. Good to hear the Carolinas coming in. I got a beautiful coffee in your center. How are you?
Doing quite well. I'm actually happy, you know, like I was telling 357 and a few other ones, I haven't had much conditions for the states here lately. My Mako V58 sitting at about 22 feet, and like I said, been doing some great international DX, but I hadn't been getting much on the states, so yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah, you're about 10 to 15 dB, that last transmission. Yeah, it's all about the condition. No, that antenna's working great. It's really doing a great job. Go ahead.
Hey, CX.
Yeah, Roger, I got you 6 and 8, 6 and 8, but you got some beautiful crystal clear audio without a doubt. You got a fine sounding station, my friend.
Hey, thank you. Yeah, I'm running an ICOM 7300 SM30 S microphone, and running the 6th element cruise craft horizontal about 47 feet.
Well, I heard you, somebody coming back to 390.
Roger, yeah, I'm running a Anytone Quad 5 Plus with a Delta M2 microphone, a antique Texas Star MC250 little 2-pill, averaging about 180, and like I said, the Mako V58 QSL.
Yeah, QSL, yeah, it's doing really good. It sounds fantastic. Audio is just very smooth and very clean, man. If I sound as good as you, I'm a happy camper. Back to you, sir. Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah, Roger, I had you 8 and 10 plus on the end of that one. Shoot, that thing sounded mighty fine. Yeah, it doesn't really matter to me how much power I got as long as it's clean. I talked on this radio with the beam, of course, just the 42 watts out the back of the radio, and I talked all over the north, up into Canada, everything else, but you know, crystal clean audio stands out way above a wonky kazoo.
Yeah, I agree. I try to run a clean station if I can. I am always changing things on the audio, but that's my goal is to keep it nice and clean and very legible. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, when I first got this radio, and I had the Delta M2, and I cranked the modulation up to full 10 and probably a little too much on the tone, and I had a guy, I want to say it's 1211, out of California. We were talking, he said, you know, it sounds good, but I think it could sound better. Do you have the stock mic? I said, yeah, it's right here. So hooked it up, and he said, yeah, that sounds better right there. He said, now give me a count on it. So I did, and long story short, what we did was I got this microphone set to the levels of what the stock hand mic was, and he said, you sound like the stock mic with a lot better fidelity. So it's working good. I gave nothing but good reports, so we're gonna go with it.
Yeah, I tell you what, it does sound really good, man. It's got clarity, and you couldn't ask for any better than that for sure. I'm so glad we got conditions going into Carolina. It's good to hear some different states. I mean, there's a lot of good people out west, but boy, there's some crazy ones. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, well, there's no doubt about that. I tell you, sometimes I just want to turn my radio off, but the day that I turn my radio off, I got out of this about 25 years ago, and I just got back on a little better than a year and a half ago, and but that was one of the reasons I got off. you know, I used to talk AM, and I always loved sideband, but I never really got to do a lot of it. And, you know, none of my friends ever did it. And it got to be where AM, you couldn't talk local because of the agitators. Couldn't talk skip because the agitators would get out there and key up. So I ended up a freebander. And, yeah, I'd stay up all hours of the night doing it, and yeah, we moved from one place to another, and I was told my radio equipment wasn't welcome. So it stayed on the shelf for 25 years until I sold most of it off through COVID. And thank goodness a gentleman by the name of DD21, he's got a YouTube channel, he came over and bought a radio from me and convinced me to go watch a show, and one thing led to another. Me and you are having this conversation.
There you go, there you go. Well, I'm glad you got back on the radio, because there are some good people out here, and it definitely makes the hobby worthwhile, for sure. There's some beautiful people, but it's like anything else, you know, you got the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's like a Clint Eastwood syndrome. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, Roger. Well, just for the record, not only did I get back on the radio, but I also have a YouTube channel. It's the same as my call sign, UDX-483. As long as you don't mind, I'd like to put your audio out on my channel, QSL.
Yeah, that would be great, man. I wouldn't mind that at all, for sure. Yeah, you go right ahead. It's a pleasure talking to you. Coming out of the Carolinas, yeah, you made my night for sure. I enjoy talking down south. I'm originally from my mom and two brothers and sisters, nieces and nephew who are out of Tennessee. So I love the South for sure. But you're doing a beautiful job coming into Cleveland with that great sounding radio. Back to you. Go ahead.
Roger, Roger. Well, I appreciate it. I really do. Like I said, you definitely have a class act station as well. But just for the record, my video time is about to run out. My alarm went off, so we're probably pushing the envelope there. So I guess on this particular one, we'll call it a 73, and I'll get up here and turn this camera off and maybe restart it. But we're about to lose this one, so I definitely, yeah, it's still on, so I should have all of that one. And give me just a second, I'll be right back.
Okay, yeah, we'll take a standby. 711, we'll stand by.
Yeah, I actually had about a minute and a half left on that one. I must have started the timer a little bit quick. I get 29 minutes 59 seconds on with this camera I've got, so I have to time everything.
Oh, okay, I understand that. Well, that's pretty cool, man. Give me your call one more time. UDX question mark?
483, number 4, number 8, number 3, QSL.
Okay, UDX 483. I'll have to write it down anymore. I can't remember things. When you get old, man, the only things you remember is eat, sleep, and poop. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger on that. I'm the same way. I'll be in the middle of an international call and I can't remember who I'm talking to. I just kind of wing it from there. I jot everything down on a piece of paper to my side, but I've got so many things jotted down, I start scanning what looks new, you know.
Yeah, I'm there too. So, hey, growing old is a wonderful thing there. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. I never planned and really didn't think that I would live to be 18, then it was 21, and man, I lived like I wasn't going to, and every day I regret it.
Well, you know, we can't change the past, for sure. I wish I could in my life too, but the only thing that we can work on is the present and the future. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. Without a doubt, that is 100% for sure.
But pleasure talking to you, man. You made my night. I'm glad we get to hear the Carolinas, and you got an awesome station, man. You should be proud of what you got, for sure. Go ahead.
Well, I appreciate it. I really do. It's a budget station, 100%. $246 to the door for this Quad 5 Plus. It's the one that looks like the old Superstars. I've been really, the only thing I've changed on this radio was the 11-meter conversion, which with this radio is a matter of holding down 2 buttons, powering it on. It comes up, says B and D, which is band. It says 1 band. You turn the channel selector to the right, it changes it to 2 bands. It's converted. The only thing I've done beyond that was I turned the mic gain up. And other than that, it's bone stock. Nothing's been altered, adjusted, or anything else.
Yeah, I wish I had a recording so I could record you and let you hear yourself how well that thing does sound. So beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Okay, my friend, I'll get on the side, and I know there's a bunch of people that want to get to you because you got a top-notch station coming out of the Carolinas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas if we don't catch you, and God bless you and your family, and I enjoyed it. This is 711 Kenny, Cleveland, Ohio. I'll let you wrap it up. I'll get on the side.
Roger, Kenny, like I said, I'm glad you reached out to me there. I really enjoyed it for sure. Just for the record, I'm about 30 miles west of the east coast of South Carolina, just outside of Charleston. Operator is Steve, Sierra Tango Echo Victor Echo. Again, you definitely have nothing to work on to make yours where it needs to be. It's doing the job. And if it wasn't for that beam, we probably wouldn't be doing it. The Mako's been doing me good. Oh yeah, and the Mako is actually from a silent key as well as this microphone. This microphone and that antenna are from a silent key, and I'd like to thank Mr. Kenneth for allowing me to use his equipment to contact you today. Yeah, he was a good man. This microphone was sitting on a shelf, and it was almost like he took me to it. I rounded the corner, and I looked over to the left, and there was this microphone sitting up there like a trophy. It was a beautiful sight.
Oh boy, God bless them. For sure, man. And my antenna is a solid key antenna, and my tower. So I know what you mean, and I'm very thankful to have what I got too, man. Thank the good Lord, Queen.
Yeah, Roger. I like to think that they're sitting back there with us, and you know they're putting their transmissions out along with us, and you know, having their own little QSOs. But yeah, I've got several pieces of equipment from Silent Keys, and yeah, I like to appreciate what they've done for me for sure. My beam is from a Silent Key. Yeah, and the antennas that I'm getting now, that I've gotten the Poison Ivy from, they're from a Silent Key. I'm actually paying a couple dollars for them, but hey, you know, it is what it is. It's definitely worth it, and he was a nice man. I wish I would have gotten to deal with him getting them, but anyway, yeah, I'll deal with the realtor. But Kenny is definitely, I enjoyed it. I'll let you go. Get a chance, go out there and listen to your audio. I should be able to have it up. It probably will be tomorrow. I'm going to be going in just a little while to look at 390 Wagon Master on YouTube. He does a live on Thursday nights. As far as I know, he's doing it tonight. But if not, hey, we might get it up tonight. But I'll definitely have you up there for tomorrow. UDX-483, that's me. That's me, 483, and we're standing by.
Alrighty, UDX-483. Have a good night, buddy. I enjoyed it. God bless you. Catch you later, friend. 711 Kenny, we're clear. Bye-bye.
Click, click, click.
By the way.